Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Disney Nature's African Cats. This is a sort of a documentary, not so much of a documentary. Like you're not taught that lions do this and they eat so much a year, and there's not a whole lot of science facts. It's more about sort of a day or year in the life of the African cats in the wild. Narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. Uh, Basically, he's just sort of telling the story, cobbled together through footage they see of the various cats on the plains. This is shot entirely on a nature reserve in Kenya, Africa, and they have names for all the lions and the cheetahs and the different animals, and so they give them character. The one lion patriarch is Fang. He has a broken tooth and it's just dangling there through much of any of his sequences. He oversees a pride of lionesses and their cubs. They just while the day away and just hang out and lick each other for the most part. Meanwhile, there's Kali on the other side of the river, the north side. He has like four sons. That's a pride of lion. That's the lionesses and their cubs. He has four sons they're looking to expand their empire pretty much, and the only thing that separates them from Fang's domain is a river, and that is filled with crocodiles. So yeah, they pump up the drama in this. The music's great. It does add to the tone and the spirit of the film. And Sam Jackson, of course, just hearing him talk about when the mother is threatened, and every time I hear him say mother, I expect profanity, but it doesn't happen. This is the most clean instance you'll ever hear Sam Jackson talking for an hour and a half. This is from 2011. This is about a year before Avengers, when he had a much bigger role in the Marvel Universe films. But yeah, it's his cleanest role yet. But yeah, he gives a very Samuel L. Jackson performance in just how he expresses something that's very scripted. It's not like it's something he said off the cuff, So it's all very scripted, but his delivery it does make this much more interesting than your average voiceover. So yeah, he basically just tells the story of two groups of lions and also a cheetah, a lone single mother cheetah raising her cubs and trying to protect them. They tend to be loners apparently, and they are pretty much left to fend for themselves when they have kids on their own. They had to have kids somehow, not on their own, but once they're left on their own, yeah, it becomes a bit of a struggle. And there's all sorts of animals that you'll recognize. There's antelope and elephants and all sorts of other things. Basically, they try to get in much of the supporting cast from The Lion King, the animals you'd recognize from The Lion King, to interact. Hyenas show up for sure, and they are not good creatures. They are not. Not every. Let's just say not every one of our heroes makes it out alive in this, and the hyenas have a lot to play in that. But yeah, the lions go to battle. The cheetahs go to battle. The cheetah goes to battle against forces that would tear her family apart, and her cubs are the cutest. Seriously, it's just, if you just love fuzzy little animals that could kill you, this is a movie for you. When they're little and they're fuzzy, they make sounds that sound like little birds. They don't sound like little cats. They sound like little birds. It's adorable. So yeah, if you like fuzzy little animals and also scary big animals, it's shot beautifully. I don't know how they got some of the. I mean, I realize it's telescopic lenses and things like that, but it's such high definition, just beautiful some slow motion shots, especially you have to do that when you're dealing with a running cheetah just going like incredible speeds. But yeah, they basically set up somewhat of a storyline. You get to see the sort of arc, the life arc of these creatures over many months, if not more than a year or so, because they grow up fast in this. I don't know how fast these animals really age, but you get to see them from little cubs to grown adult lions and cheetahs and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of neat to watch. I really enjoyed it. Didn't know what to expect from it. I thought it was going to be more of a documentary, but it's a Disney nature thing, not a Nat Geo thing. It's a Disney nature film. Like I said, about an hour and a half long. So yeah, if you got something to do and you want to listen to Sam Jackson tell you a story about the African wilds and the African cats, this is worth your time, I guess, on Disney Plus. So yeah, it's time to pick tomorrow's Disney Plus selection. Here we go. 288. Finally, something that's not 300 or 600. 288. I don't know what this is, but it's an odd name. And we just missed Kazam. Dang it. We have Justin Morgan had a horse. Maybe the tense is really important in here. He had a horse. He doesn't have a horse. He had a horse. So yeah, we're going to watch Justin Morgan had a horse on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.